I know who is the murderer. This is Sister Lee's jade pendant.
I, your servant, specifically hunted a white fox, thinking of using its fur to make you a cloak, which would be wonderful.
Empress Chen, why hasn't she returned yet?
Brother Lanzan hasn't come back either. The eldest princess... Useless prince, it's his first time hunting. Maybe he got lost. As for Princess Chen, I'm afraid she isn't back yet. Hunted loot, ashamed to return, meet the Emperor.
Sai! It's Brother Lanzan! Brother Lanzan back now!
Brother Lanzan's coming right up. Why is someone still here? It's the Empress. This woman. How did she survive?
Father, I encountered the Empress while hunting. Met the Empress. I was ambushed by assassins. I narrowly saved her. The Empress's life. Father should investigate this matter thoroughly.
What is it? Hurry up! Call the Imperial physician. If you can't cure the Empress, I'll make you pay with your lives. My beloved consort. Just rest assured. I, the Emperor, we will definitely find the assassin. Deal with it. Dismember him.
Your Majesty, the priority is to save Consort Chen. As for the assassin, let's put it off and discuss it later.
Your Majesty. I, your servant. I know who is the murderer. This is Sister Lee's jade pendant.
Your Majesty? No, it's not Your Majesty. I am kind-hearted and timid. Could never commit murder.
Consort Chen identifying in person. How could it be fake? This jade pendant. What is going on?
Your Majesty. Consort Chen. It must be Consort Chen. She must want to frame me, so I stole it. My jade pendant. Trying to frame me. Your Majesty. You must trust me. Your Majesty, it's not like that. Concubine Lee, since entering the palace, just everywhere, targeting the princess. Once made, the princess in the snow, kneeling until fainting. You shameless servant, you're actually here, scheming against me. You have some nerve.
Beloved consort, what grievances do you have? Feel free to speak up. Even for Lady Lee, she would still be punished.
This servant, since entering the palace, Concubine Lee has treated me as a thorn in her side and a pain in her flesh. Kneeling as punishment is a common occurrence. I didn't intend to quarrel with her. Today at the hunting grounds before, Concubine Lee already warned this servant. This servant thought it was just a moment of wit, but I didn't expect she wants my life. Your Majesty, please save, help me. This servant. Help me, this servant.
Beloved consort.
Your Majesty. No, it's not this servant. It is indeed jealousy, the favor of the consort. But I truly don't. A murderous intent. She has no evidence.
Father Emperor. Done from the assassin's body. Discovered the tokens of the Concubine Palace exit token.
To take the concubine imprisoned in the cold palace, her family faces punishment. The whole family is executed.
Your Majesty! Don't, Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty, please don't! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Stop pretending. Everyone has left.
You're staying here. Are you afraid the Emperor? Can't he find out?
Outside are all my people.
Why?
To block arrows for me.
When jumping off the horse, you saved my life. I owe you a life. What's wrong? What are you doing?
Exotic ointment. Heals quickly and leaves no scars. Only this bottle. Spilled it. It's gone.
Why save you? Is the reason important? If I say it's instinctive, what about the action?
You're not. Do you know? The eyes are the least deceptive. You're using me.
How do you figure that?
You did this on purpose, in an open area, to set up an ambush for Li Fei's people. In fact, by your side is the softest grass. You can ensure you'll get hurt, but it's not fatal. But you didn't expect me to follow. You also wouldn't think that there will be more people hunting me down, so you'll play along. Using me to protect me from being stabbed in the back. Not only did you design Li Hui, but you also plan to use a life-saving favor to bridge the gap between us. Killing two birds with one stone. How clever, but I don't like feeling used.
Rumor foolish though, Crown Prince. It seems to be all rumors. You're smart.
You have one simpler way. These eyes belong to I can do it alone. I can still do it, achieve the goal.
I, Jiang Chenghuan, never serve with beauty. Since you already found out my purpose, then let's not hold back. Let's be straightforward. I was forced into the palace as the guardian duke, threatening my mother's life to seize for him the sacred tiger order. All my schemes are for this reason. If you hand me the sacred tiger order, I will help you ascend the throne. How?
The Crown Prince position when it is restored is when I will the sacred tiger order handed to you.
Princess, how have you been? I saw the discarded princes in the princess's tent. Seems to still be embraced. What kind of situation is this? This matter must remain confidential. Royal dignity. It must not be harmed. As for the Empress, the Protectorate, it's still useful in recent days. I don't want to see the Empress again. Yes.
Miss, since returning from the spring hunt, the Emperor has been days since I've seen you. You need to think of a way.
No need to scheme to deal with the Emperor. Isn't that easier? My intention.
In this deep palace, without the Emperor's favor, one would struggle to move.
All right. Put these spices away. Especially this osmanthus scent. You must put it aside. Store it carefully. Chong, is there a reply today? Mother. How could Mother be seriously ill?
Dare to intrude the ladies' palace! Young Master Chong.
Mother is already gone.
Get up quickly. What happened? You need to speak up.
3 days ago, Mother's condition worsened.
I threatened to die. That's when I called the doctor. But it's already too late. There's no turning back. My father fears you. After receiving the news, it disrupted the plans. It was sealed off. All messages. I had no choice, so I resorted to this. At the risk of my life, I went to the palace to deliver a message. Eldest sister, Mother really is about to give up.
Such a person already can't be called father anymore.
Mother really can't take it anymore.
Chong, don't worry. I'll have Lana use my token. I'll see you out of the palace.
What about her?
The Emperor's personal doctor. He has a reputation as a miracle doctor. I'll appeal to the Emperor. We can save my mother for sure. Chong, I'm not home. The family can only rely on you. You must be sure to. Safe to leave the palace. Take good care of Mom. The rest, leave it to me. Be obedient. Hurry up. Go quickly.
Several veteran officials have all expressed their stance. This is the roster. Please, Your Highness, take a look.
Is there anything else?
It's just some minor details. Your Highness instructed me. No need to inform. I take my leave. Come back. The Empress's mother is gravely ill. The young son of the Duke, braving danger to deliver a message to the palace. He has already gone now. Hall of Governance. Request the Emperor. Grant the Imperial physician.
The Emperor is busy with state affairs. No outsiders. No one will be seen.
I have important business. I need to see the Emperor. Could you please help me convey? Lady Zhang requests an audience, the Emperor. Lady Zhang requests an audience, the Emperor. I can't give up. You must hold on. Lady Zheng, request an audience, the Emperor. The Emperor. I request your Majesty, grant me a physician to save my mother's life. The Emperor.
Your Grace, the Emperor is very angry. You should go back.
Why?
During spring hunting, you and the Princess matters. Could it be that you think no one knows?
Please, could you send a message for me, this humble servant? My mother is critically ill. I really can't wait.
Your Highness, let me advise you. Give up on that.
Your Majesty. I can't fall now. My mother is still waiting for me. Your Majesty! Consort Zheng! I request an audience with the Emperor. I ask of the Emperor. Your Majesty!
Your Majesty.
What I seek not is wished. For you, it's a grind.
Your Highness, feel free. Kick someone when they're down. Now's your chance. Time to watch the show.
There's one thing I need to tell you. What you can ask for. Not just in the diligent governance hall, that one.
The Emperor's personal physician. Besides the Emperor, no one can command your Highness. I'm not interested today in playing along.
The son has already haven't seen in ages, Princess Consort. Such an interesting person. You must and cannot die so fast.
Your Highness, behave yourself! Consort Zheng! Request an audience, Your Majesty! Consort Zheng! Request an audience, Your Majesty!
Who can save you? And me.
What kind of behavior is this?
We'll strip you of your crown prince title. Can't hold back your ambition.
You dare to, my consort, to think. From the entrance of the hall, taking away the consort, you bring shame to the royal family. What face do we have left?
I am guiltless.
You can't stay in the palace. You must go now. Head to Qingzhou, manage the refugee crisis. If you can't do it, there's no need to return. Rebellious child.
Mother.
Miss, you've just recovered from a high fever. Have some water.
Lanner. How is my mother?
The young master is all ready. Someone has sent a letter. After the Imperial physician's treatment, the lady's condition is stable. There are no serious concerns.
The Imperial physician. Your Majesty, he saw me.
Not the Emperor. It's the Crown Prince, the physician we summoned. It's him too. He brought you back.
Crown Prince. Why help me?
Miss. Miss? You are still weak and fragile.
I need to see Helen Jen.
Miss. You can't see him anymore. The ousted prince has taken you back to the palace. The Emperor is furious and has already displaced the Prince Banning from Qingzhou. The chaos has been addressed.
Qingzhou is remote. Starvation is widespread. How can it be easily fixed? I am the palace. In times of helplessness, it turns out to be him offering help. Even if it's for the debt of saving my mother, I still can't just watch. Alone head to Qingzhou.
Miss, you are now deep in the palace. How can you? Can we turn the tide?
There's someone else. Brother Xuanyuan.
Chenghuan, you finally came to see me.
I have a request.
Between us, no need for words.
The turmoil in Qingzhou. I've heard about Brother Xuanyuan. Must also go on royal orders. Request to please, Brother Xuanyuan. Can give to the useless prince, Helan Pillow. Make it convenient. Return safe and sound.
Why? Please you.
Never will to.
The man made an exception.
Take advantage of it's just repaying a favor.
Don't worry. I'll help him.
Thanks, Brother Xuanyuan.
Repaying a favor is still emotional. Chenghuan, are you really unaware?